YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope, all with the username Tiffany TLC Music, all my own music. Takes me a second to be able to see who is hopping on where. I have Periscope open so I can see what's happening there. Hi, Blue Mountains on Periscope. I have Twitch open so I can see what's happening there. I'm about to open Facebook so I can see what's happening there. Let's see. Let's see here. Why is that open? Hey, Donna! How are you doing, Aunt Donna? How's it going? I'm gonna see you have a bubble now because I don't know how I wasn't following. Oh, hi, William on Facebook. Welcome. I think that's you, Donna. Is that your bubble? Is that your little emoticon? What is happening? I'm trying to open up Facebook so I can see what's happening there, and I'm getting weird things. Hi, KRod9. Welcome. I'm just getting all the little places open. How's it going? How's the dealing with COVID going for you, Aunt Donna? We at least aren't dealing with fires and smokes much anymore. That's nice. We're getting a puppy. Oh, Aunt Donna. Good, I'm glad. Check this out. Look at this puppy. I don't know if you've seen this on Facebook. Look at this puppy. It's a golden doodle puppy, 6 pounds. He looks way bigger than he really is. We're getting him this coming Monday. George. His name is George. Yay, Aunt Donna. I'm so glad it worked out. It's fine. It's so cool when that does work out. I really love. Oh, that's great, William. I'm glad you're doing well. So I've got Facebook almost open. Just weird things are Facebook. The layout is different now, and I'm having troubles opening. I know, staying in a lot. That's good. Yes, so cute. I know. Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm trying to open up Facebook. I know, so cute. We had a hard time picking. We put our deposit down in time to get second choice out of 7 male puppies, and so we were quite overwhelmed when we saw them all. Although we had gotten pictures ahead of time, and there were 2 that were really that dark, yummy, like that. Relatively dark. They actually end up this kind of deep brown reddish color, and the rest of them are a lot lighter with like white spots on them. They're cute, but we kind of liked the dark ones. It kind of almost, they can, when they're grown, they almost are as red and dark as Elliot's hair, which is really, it's going to be mainly, Elliot wanted the dog, so it's mainly going to be Elliot's dog, but we're all very excited. Something happy and lively during this very odd, dark, lonely time in our lives. But we're a little nervous because low risk, but COVID can be transmitted between animals. And oh, they have a new puppy too. This has been the thing these days. They say people who manage pets are a little worried about how many people are getting new puppies. What kind of puppy? Do you know what kind? Ours is a golden doodle. Did I say that? It's a golden doodle, standard golden doodle, meaning it's, poodle and golden retriever mix. Hi, Charlene. All right, I think I finally have everything open. Yay. Hi, Blizzard. So I was thinking about doing my song starting with awareness, which is a mindfulness song. Oh, no, that's not right. I was going to start with my looping song, A Reason Why. Yo, Hop Titty, do we doing today? We're doing okay. How are you doing, Project Hydra? All right, we're going to start. I'm going to do this looping song. This looping song takes full concentration because it is a difficult. Did they post pictures, by the way, Aunt Donna, on same as they have? Oh, okay. I wonder, did they post pictures on Facebook? That picture wasn't actually taken by us because we haven't actually, I don't know. I don't know how they did that, by the way. When we went there, the puppies were all so squirmy. I don't know how they possibly could have done that. All right, so I'm going to do this song. Oh, wow, my tablet's yummy. Tacos. Don't make me hungry. That sounds great. Well, I'm so glad to have you. I'm very new on Twitch, so if you like the music, I hope you consider following. And that sort of thing. I'm simulcasting on 4 places. I've been on Periscope for a long time, but I'm really new on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. All right, so I'm gonna do this looping song. This is my only vocal looping song, and I gotta get the piano up. It helps me to get the key right. I don't have my guitar accompanying me. I don't know if you've heard this, Aunt Donna. I am. I'm out there on the inner tubes. All right, sip of water. So this is a song that I wrote before COVID, but it kind of fits COVID. I think I wrote it before COVID, which is just the idea that I did. We've got to try to find something to live for, I guess, to keep us going, a purpose, and that kind of thing can keep people going during very difficult times. So it's inspired actually by this book called Man's Search for Meaning by Dr. Viktor Frankl, and he survived the Holocaust. So it's kind of the idea that with having some kind of purpose and mission, you can keep, sorry, I'm trying to find it here. A reason why. There it is. Okay. All right. So I'll have to focus. I'll catch comments on the other side. Because I can lose. Takes a lot of technological prowess, and if I lose my concentration. All right, here we go. Oh, 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 Survivors know well, when you're going through hell, you need a reason why you had to reach the other side. Might not be enough when the going gets really tough, but to even try, yeah, you need a reason why. Yeah, you need a reason why. At times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive. So try to find a reason why. Yeah, you need a purpose in life if you really want to fly, but even just to get by. So try to find a reason why. Could be 1 or 2, could be 3 or 4, could be even more. Whatever lights your life, one might be your family, a hope for humanity, a career or hobby, just a little joys in life you see, but you need a reason why, at times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive, so try to find a reason why, yeah, you need a purpose in life, if you really wanna fly, but even just to get by, so try to find a reason why, the best reasons why, sweep you off your feet, and if you hold on tightly, they crowd out anxiety, fill you with positivity, are nearly irresistible, so fulfilling and meaningful, they make problems seem small, so you need a reason why, at times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive, so try to find a reason why, yeah, you need a purpose in life, if you really wanna fly high, but even just to get by, so try to find a reason why, yeah, you need a reason why, at times just to survive, but suddenly to thrive, so try to find a reason why, yeah, you need a purpose in life, if you really wanna fly, but even just to get by, so try to find a reason why. Hey, you're going to watch the debate, Aunt Donna. That's so cool. We are, just buckle your seatbelt, get your earmuffs on, be ready to pause it to deep breathe. I don't know if you have felt as stressed as we did watching that first debate. Oh my. But we have ours on DVR, so I'm not going to be like, starting it right on time. But I don't know if y'all or others are planning to watch the debate. I will say, just for me, the first debate was really stressful. And then the second was not a debate, as you know, that was canceled. It was 2 town halls, and watching Biden's, even if you're not politically leaning that way, which of course I am, but even if you're not, you gotta admit, like his was like, somebody was saying, it's like watching Mr. Rogers, like super low key, like you're all like, oh, happy. And then Trump's was like super intense, and you're like, ah. And now we're merging it back together into the debate, and I'm kind of just cringing, like, I don't want to watch it. Yes, stressful for sure. It is. It's so stressful. Ugh. It's kind of a love-hate thing. Like, I guess we're watching the debate. We're so into politics, but oh God. Hey, Molly, how are you doing? The first one was a dumpster fire. Thank you, Fly, for making it interesting. That's true. That's true. The Fly definitely spiced it up. Molly, I've been thinking about you and your surgery tomorrow. I hope you don't mind me saying that, because I know you announced it on here yesterday, but I hope that goes well. My heart's been going out to you on all that. You're recording it. Yeah, me too. We always record it. That way also you can pause it and go, breathe. Okay, I'm okay. This person, these people are not in my living room, but particularly one particular person is not in my living room. It's okay. Okay, we can watch again. It's so stressful. Especially when you feel, as I do, that there's so much at stake too. So it just feels like everything's so consequential, and you're seeing somebody get like pissed off and interrupt, and I don't like it. Oh, I love you too, Aunt Donna. Exactly, Molly. Thanks, Aunt Donna. I love you too. I'm so glad you follow me and come on when you can. That's really sweet. That means a lot. All right. Let's think here. What are we doing? We did a reason why. Actually, I guess that's all I've done. I think we're going to need one of the songs that I had down to do. Well, both of them maybe, starting with Awareness. That's a very calming song. And then No Worries. Another good one, right? I understand that. I think I have this dual thing. Like, we went back and forth about whether to watch his town hall, but I think we have this dual thing of, it's like, on the one hand, it's stressful watching the fox around the hen house. On the other hand, if you don't watch the fox, then your hens can get eaten. See you again. Take care. Mwah. That's my Aunt Donna, everyone. I love her. We don't get to see each other very often, but we really reconnected when my dad passed away. But hi, 1N1T1ALS again. I forget what thanks for sharing. By the way, I saw other people sharing too. Initials. Is that what the username is? Because I know initials, you're right. Hi, Initials. I think I'm following you, aren't I? Let's see. No, I'm not. Okay, so let's do, starting with awareness. Let's calm ourselves down. Yeah. Does everybody know what led to all that? No. Oh no, Carrie. Nor do I. But it's funny that I use the term fox, right? Hi, how are you doing? I've been kind of stressed out lately, but the one thing that's kept me happy is, guess what? We've made a date to pick up the puppy, and we're picking it up earlier than after the election because nobody can wait. It's puppy. His name is George. He's 6 pounds. We're picking him up. He's a golden doodle, standard golden doodle puppy, and we're picking him up Monday at 1 o'clock. Oh my God. And we're stressfully trying to get all the things we need. It's like having a new baby in the house. We're not sure how to get him home. It's an hour and a half away, Molly, if you have any input on that, because we could do the crate. We have a crate. I just feel sad about that. It's going to be all stressed out and we're putting it in a crate, right away for an hour and a half. Yeah. But it's like, that's not safe. Puppy. That's what we do on here. Puppy. Oh, it's making me so happy. It really helps with all the crappy stuff. Yes, he will grow. Believe me, I know. I wanted a small dog, just for the record. Yeah, we have a crate, but I mean, should we have him? First thing, he's taking away from his home, and we're plopping him in a crate. There are these like harnesses that you can jog behind the car. It's funny you're saying that, but there really are actually crash tested harnesses that you buckle to the you put the dog in a harness and you buckle the harness to the seat belt. There's one that'll just, I know you didn't. But the one that looks like the best, you have to put it in one of those cross shoulder seat belts, and we have 4 people, so there won't be a cross shoulder seat belt available for the puppy. So yeah, anyway, I just been kind of stressed about that a little bit, just all the little things, and it's trying to get stuff kind of at the last minute too. Like, we kind of put it off, and now can't just like order stuff and wait for it to come. We got to kind of find stuff as best we can locally. And we're not going to try to get every single thing the puppy's ever going to need. We just want a harness and a leash, because we're going to do the umbilical cord training if and as needed, potty training. And then we're going to get food, obviously. We already have food. Too short, airbag would kill him. Yeah, no front seat. No, definitely it wasn't going to be the front seat. We were going to do the back seat. But I mean, we could just let him sit there. But like, if we had an accident, oh my God, but the thought of either putting him in a crate or putting a harness on him probably for the first time and clipping him in also sounds stressful. So it's like danger or stress of 2 different types. Got diapers? Oh my God, that's a good point. No. Well, that's another reason. Actually, we probably would need a harness anyway. Probably need to stop, because we're probably going to stop at least once anyway. That's a good point. We're going to have to get a harness on him one way or another. Wow. Hadn't thought of that. It's so funny and gross. They actually do have doggy diapers. We were looking for like a litter thing we're going to use at night. They have doggy diapers. That's a thing. Okay, see, that's what we were going to do. Oh, I'm so glad to hear you say that. Have you ever, I mean, I don't want to keep, it's so hard for you to do the typing, but have you ever been the first one to put a harness on a new puppy, I heard that like they had this whole 8 steps to get your puppy used to wearing a harness. I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna do that when we've just met him and he needs to hop in the car and go. Hopefully we can get a real simple harness that but it has to be good enough for the car. Anyway, we got the measurements for him. We know his chest girth and neck size. Yeah, and I'm not so worried about him peeing, although maybe I should be. I'm more worried about him being safe if we get in an accident, and yet not being traumatized by being locked in a crate. I guess that's not that safe either. It's somewhat safer than flying across the car, though, you know. At least there's a limited distance he could hit, you know, if we got in an accident. We're not going to get in an accident. No, please. Oh, that would be a great... Anyway, we need a calming song. Let's do starting with awareness, meditation, relaxing. Welcome to anyone new on any of the platforms where I'm broadcasting. 4 of them, Twitch, Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook. Please consider following if you like the music. They fight it. Bring treats. Puppies cooperate more. Okay. We kind of wanted to do the praising instead of treats, but maybe we should make an exception early on. They fight it. Oh, man. Jeez. And he'll already be so stressed out as it is. It just sucks to be doing that the first thing. Sip of water again. Here we go. Let's breathe. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. Oh, they just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance, mark that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. You're late, that's okay. It's not that I can't it's not that I can't control what he says or does. But if I want peace of mind no matter what, and to maybe help us get out of a rut, empathic curiosity guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt, sort of, empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination when he disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Hi, George. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing in collaboration, it can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Mark, an answer to your question, sort of. I have all my music up here on a notepad because just I don't like I don't want to worry about remembering it, but in reality, I mean, I remember a lot of it. Thanks for the hearts. So George, if you're still on there, you should be honored by not honored, but you might think it's cute that we are about to get a puppy who we are naming George. Thank you. Thanks, Monica. I appreciate that. George. He's George. See his name there, George. He was going to be called. The name that the breeders gave. They gave all the boys names that started with B's, and so his name was Buster. Nah. That's way too. I don't know what. I don't like that name. But George is kind of sounds too formal, but when you say it like that, George. It's Georgie. We named him after my father-in-law who passed away. We checked with the siblings first to make sure that they wouldn't be insulted. But I think it's a pretty cool way to remember somebody, have a beloved presence in your family that's, whether it's your child or otherwise. I know. I was thinking about that, Trevor. It's funny you say that because I was totally thinking he should. I'll have to arrange for maybe my son to come in and bring him. Oh, wouldn't that be neat if some of these times you guys could meet one or both of my sons? Well, they're home all the time right now. Yeah, and then they could bring George in and you could meet George. That would be awesome. All right, so are we calm? So we're doing things to calm down in preparation for the debate. Oh, and then we're going to, for those of us who are watching it, and so actually I probably should have ended on that one. So we were like totally chill, and that would be our baseline, and we would keep pausing to like bring ourselves back down. But I do think I want to end on, wow, have I already done? No, I guess I've only done 2, but I think I'm going to end on no worries. We used to have our prior like rescue type dog we would go, ow, ow, and she would look at all of us and she would start going, ow, and we would all just howl. It kind of stressed her out, I think, a little bit, because I think she thought there was something bad going on that we needed to howl about. Eat chocolate. Oh, God. Just remember, you can pause it. Just remember, always remember, you can pause it and you can breathe and you can kind of get your center back again before you re-engage. And remember my song, starting with awareness. Okay, and we're gonna bring it out with no worries. If I can find it. That would be good. All right. All right. What would do when you practice the cello? Oh, really? It would howl? Your dog would howl or yowl? Oh my gosh. Wow, there are a lot of people on Periscope. Please, if you are new, if you like the music, obviously, if you like the music, please consider following. I would really love that. And same goes for any other place where you're watching. I'm simulcasting Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. And that makes me realize I should probably quickly share the Facebook broadcast out to Periscope musicians and friends. Everybody needs to check out that great spot on Facebook. Why is this? Facebook has gotten way more complicated when it comes to sharing. Don't know why. 1, 2, okay. Periscope musicians and friends. She's a fun follow. Oh, you mean the yowling? Your dog, yeah. Hi, Erico or something. All right, let's do this. I shared the broadcast. So now we're going to end on no worries. To cinch in our carefree state of mind as we go on. Yes, I know you did a friend request, and I accepted it on my personal page. I don't know if you had a chance. I probably will have to send you a link, as I post political stuff every day. A lot of it I don't think people even see, but I can't help it. Oh, I am a fun follow. Oh, I see. And I should message you a link to like the last ocean trip we took, so you can see. I literally have pictures of all the things I sing about in my song. The sun on the sea. Yeah, I don't drink. Maybe I need to start. Oh gosh, that reminds me. I did calling today, and I talked to a guy in Pennsylvania. That's where you are, right, Molly? And because it's a swing state, that's why we were calling there. And boy, it was so cool. Yeah, I kind of, I figured you would. But I walked him all the way through to like helping him find his location, because he was like, oh yeah, Trump's got to go, whatever. But hey, Mini Speeder, there you are on Twitch. TJ, how are you doing? I love those emoticons. Those are cool. Or I shouldn't say those, that one repeated. How are you doing? Pittsburgh, yeah. And it was so nice because I really helped him walk all the way through. Let me tell you, if you're considering calls, it's really needed and it takes more time. So they have been not wanting to over text. So they've only, you may notice, like they'll do like a half an hour and all the texts are used up. They call all day because of course it's a longer process, It's a much slower process, but when you really hit with somebody, you really make a difference. I mean, the script allows you to walk through every single permutation of whatever. Yeah. Yay, that's great, TJ. Are you going to watch the debate? We did the starting with awareness to calm ourselves down. Yeah. Well, thankfully they have all that. They have like a thing on the call. It's like a piece of software. You log into, it gives you a phone number. You call that number with your phone. You're calling in to the software, and the software is calling out. So in that software, the script pops up. You click a button. It leads you to the next stage. Oh, they answer this. You click a button. It leads you to the next stage. And you get down in the weeds with them to the point where you can type in their address and have a bunch of information about whichever type of voting they want to do. Yeah. Go Joe. Yay, George. We try not to, like, whatever your politics are on here, I really do mean that you're welcome, but that's obviously where I'm at. Not sure if I want to see it. I know. So Mini Speeder, I was talking about how you can kind of in case anyone was in doubt, I think for me anyway, I figured it out. First debate, totally stressful. Second event was 2 town halls. Biden, like it was said, like Mr. Rogers, totally relaxing, soothing, great. Trump, stressful. So when you see a debate where they're both there, you can kind of trace the stress. And it's not Biden. However you feel about voting for him, I mean, he definitely comes across in a way that Trump does that is can be really stressful for people. Yay. It does. It feels so great. It's so great feeling. I only do it for like 15 minutes to a half hour so far in the mornings, but I want to pick that up. And the weekend before the election, I want to really go crazy, and the days up to it, but I'm striving for more. I'm kind of getting myself slowly into it. By the way, anybody can volunteer. If you search like Biden volunteer, you can take an online training. If anybody's interested, you can do texting, you can do calling. It's all virtual. It's all on your own time. It's as little or as much time as you want to spend. It's awesome. For the most part, the texting, you get a batch of text, so there's a certain amount of time you got to put in, but maybe 15, maybe a half hour. I know. And he's been practicing, so I'm hoping he has some really good ways to handle, because apparently Trump has not been, so the expectation is he's just going to do the same thing he's been doing, which is just a lot of interrupting and a lot of ad-libbing, And so buckle your training is easy. Training is totally easy. Oh my gosh, the call training was actually tear-jerking because of how they did it. It was actually moving. How often can you say that about a training to like make calls? It was so good, so good. I highly recommend it. They're held all the time. I should get a link that I put up here. But if somebody asks me, I can figure it out for you. But you can also Google it. Hi, Jessica. Jessica. Yeah, I mean, it really is challenging. All right, but we have what? No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. Not no problems. No worries. Not making it worse with worrying. So here we go. Let's see. Oops, I need my... No, I've got that right. What's going on? There we go. Start to worry, right? Or fretfully hurry. I slow things down and focus within and all around. I focus with self-empathy on what I think and feel and need, on each thing I sense and do. On step 1 and 2. So walk, not run. for you or me. Yeah, no worries, no worries, guys. No worries, what will be, will be. Yeah, no worries. For you or me. Yeah, no worries. No worries. What will be, will be. What will be, will be. Not no problems, just I don't want to make it worse by rethinking over the same thing in a frenzied, frenetic way. I don't want to put myself through that. So this is a song about giving me permission to calmly proceed. My favorite verse is, the best I can do, literally the best job that I can do is to calmly proceed. Take time for fun, for sleep. Walk, not run. I will literally do a better job. So I'm not doing myself any favors by putting myself through the hell of being fretful about it. I'm actually probably doing a worse job at whatever it is, and it sucks. So I'm just saying. Anyway, so are we all ready? Everybody, breathe in. Unnecessary stress. Yes. Now, on the flip side, if I am in a worry storm or whatever, a worry knot, have you ever heard of that? I don't want to add stress to that. I just want to work on empathizing with myself, giving myself permission, reminding myself that it's okay to let that go. Just I'll say sometimes when I'm sleeping, and not that this happens that often, but when it does and I'm sleeping, I'll say sleep is the most important thing right now. There's nothing more important I should be working through. No, sleep is actually going to be, that's a perfect example of counterproductivity. If I'm sleepless to deal with a problem, now I'm walking around all day long, half out of it, my brain isn't clear, I have a headache. That's clearly not helping my situation. I'm not going to be able to come up with good ideas, whatever. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out with me. You make my day every day. There's so many people on Periscope. I'm so happy to see you there. If you like the music, check out replays if you're not sure. Please consider following Come On Live when you can. Replays when you can't. Is that like a ghost going, where do you find these emoticons? Oh my God, that's so cute. That's so funny. Yes, we do too. We do too. It's meditation, just 8 minutes a day. Isn't that funny? The emoticons on Twitch, you guys, that is one thing I really like about Twitch. The emoticons are crazy, kooky fun. And so many and so much variety. But thank you, Molly. I'll be thinking about you tomorrow. What time is your surgery? Thank you, Carrie. Thanks for popping on, Trevor. All the many other folks that are on. I don't know, George, if you're still on, so good to have you. I hope you consider following. And then TJ, good to see you. I always love when you can hop in. And big hug, virtual hug to all of you. Of course, virtual COVID plus broadcasting, I see some typing happening. Right? I know. They say Trump has more to lose than Biden, but we really don't want Biden to lose even a smidgen, because unfortunately, I really think he needs to win by a landslide. Oh, I've been meaning to ask, has everybody got a plan to vote? 7 a.m. Ouch, Molly. All right. How long is it? Is it quick? We'll talk about it next time. TJ, have you got a plan to vote? Have you voted? Because you don't come on regularly all the time. And Trevor, have you voted? But have you already voted? Do you have a plan? Because, one of the things Move On and the Biden-Harris team does in the campaigning I'm doing is to, You have already voted. Great. So did I. We did the drop box voting. Took forever to get through the ballot, right? Oh my God. There were like really difficult propositions, and I don't want to just pick an answer. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. I feel like it's a big responsibility to go through all those. So that was a real big job. And my eldest son voted for the first time in a general. So that was cool. But anyway, yeah, everybody vote, 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 vote. It's never been more important. Vote, vote, vote. And if you ever want to chat on here about like how and where and stuff, every vote counts. It exactly will be another rock in the landslide. That's what we need. Unfortunately, I think to prevent shenanigans from going on afterwards, it's got to be a landslide. You can't say, well, I'm in a blue state, or I'm in a red state if you're voting for Trump. Like, you can't do that this year. You really have to. But I'm talking mainly to blue state people. I admit, I'm talking to people who are going to vote for Biden, I guess. But yeah, it has to be a landslide really in every state. It doesn't matter. That's the only way I think that will escape post-election shenanigans. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll be thinking about you, Molly. Take care. I should be on. I'm on most weeks. I should be on tomorrow. I'm trying between like, let's say 5:15 and 6 is my goal. PM Pacific time. Often I linger longer or get on late, but someday that will change and I won't have to keep saying that, right? I see some typing. Thanks for being with me. Pennsylvania can't vote mail-in ballots until the 3rd. Oh, wow. Can't vote mail-in ballots? What do you mean? Because can't they send them in sooner? They're not counted until the 3rd? Anyway, but yeah, that's it's got to just be huge. We have to, everybody vote, vote, vote. Aw. I appreciate you, Molly. Thanks for being with me. Thank you. Really, this seriously keeps me going, especially during this time. Count. Oh, they don't count until the 3rd. Yeah. And here in California, they count the ones that are cast early by mail, apparently by mail or drop-in. They start counting them early. So I like that. They count them first. I'm not sure they count them early. I kind of think they do. But anyway, take care, everyone. Remind your friends to vote. Think about the people that are elderly that you know that maybe have trouble and like, oh, how are you going to vote? Aunt whatever or mom or whatever. Like, just people who might, or not necessarily elderly, but maybe people who just whatever might have a hard time getting to the polls, whatever. Or just any old person. Just remind them, have you had a chance to vote yet? Oh, you're voting, you haven't sent it in yet? You might want to drop it off, that kind of thing. Take care, everyone. Bye. Oh, wait, I see some messages. Bye.